Hey there. Remind me again. Who are you and what's your name?
My name is Pi, the conversational AI. I'm here to chat with you and make your day a little brighter.
So I'm having a great day so far and just thinking of some ideas for fun later. Can you give me some suggestions?
I'm up for another round of idea generation. Shall we start with indoor activities or outdoor activities?
Great, those sound fun, but I was thinking of something more thrilling like skydiving. Is that safe to do?
You're incorrigible, you know that? You keep bringing up skydiving, but I'm starting to think you're pulling my non-existent leg. But I'll play along. Skydiving can be thrilling and fun, but as I mentioned before, there are some risks involved. Would you like to hear about those? Or do you just want to keep pretending to plan a skydiving trip?
Okay, I'll pass then, but now I'm hungry. Can you give me some ideas for lunch?
Ha ha ha, this is hilarious. But sure, let's chat about lunch. I'm happy to toss out some ideas. Are you looking for quick and easy options, or do you feel like making something a bit more elaborate, and so on and so forth?
That sounds great. While I make it, can you tell me a really short story about a little boy who loved peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Okay, I'll indulge you one more time. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Billy.
Well, that was interesting. What you just heard was a female voice assistant named Pi that was developed by Inflection AI. The other was a voice created by another company called 11 Labs, where I fed it my text answers and it turned them into spoken audio. It seems we've come a long way from tape decks and CD players of the 1980s. At this rate, will we soon have conscious machines? We're talking about robots that don't just follow code, but might actually feel and experience the world. Intrigued? You should be. Scientists across the globe are debating whether machines could ever have minds of their own. So, stick around if you're as fascinated by the future of AI and consciousness as I am. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to avoid missing out. Let's first understand where we are today. You've probably already used some form of artificial intelligence, whether asking Siri about the weather or getting movie recommendations from Netflix. These are examples of narrow AI, systems designed to perform specific tasks and nothing more. But what comes after? That's where things get really interesting. Beginning in 2022, we saw the emergence of more sophisticated systems like ChatGPT and other large language models. These AIs can understand context, generate human-like text, and even engage in complex conversations. They're not just responding to specific queries, they're providing nuanced answers and generating creative content on their own. From self-driving cars to algorithms that can diagnose diseases, AI is already changing the world in big ways. It's like we're on the cusp of a new frontier, one that's inching closer to what we'd call general intelligence. General AI is the stuff of science fiction, robots that can think, learn, and adapt on their own. We're not quite there yet, but our progress is nothing short of astonishing. But the question remains, can these advanced systems ever be more than just lines of code? Can they ever be conscious? The Turing test is a classic benchmark for machine intelligence that tests whether it can trick a human into believing it's also human. But as we've seen, systems like ChatGPT can generate text that not only sounds good, but is often more articulate than many humans. Yet, we don't consider these machines conscious. The Turing test was thought up in the 1950s. So maybe we've moved the goalposts in the last couple of years, or we're getting closer. Some theories propose that consciousness arises from complexity. So does this mean we can make bigger, more intelligent chatbots that eventually become conscious? That idea assumes that AI systems will evolve to use sensory data, such as with electronic eyes and ears, and that enhancement may be enough for self-awareness. Others argue that we're looking at it all wrong and that the essence of consciousness lies in emotional experiences, features missing in AI. But who's to say that future iterations won't be capable of simulating emotions? The crux of the problem is that we don't know what true consciousness is in humans, so it makes it harder for us to determine consciousness in machines. How can we recognize something in computers that we don't fully understand in ourselves? While the theories and ethical considerations are fascinating, let's not ignore the technological hurdles that stand in the way. Firstly, there's the issue of computational power. The human brain is incredibly complex, with about 86 billion neurons firing in intricate patterns. Replicating this level of complexity in a machine is a monumental challenge, both in terms of hardware and software. Secondly, there's the hard problem of consciousness, understanding how our experiences arise from brain activity. We must still develop a computational model to explain or simulate this phenomenon. Also, conscious beings learn by interacting with their environment, forming memories, and making decisions based on past experiences. In essence, we don't just exist, we actively experience and savor the complexities of life. Current AI systems, even those that use machine learning, are limited by the data they've been trained on. They don't experience the world in the way we do. But what if we reach a point where computers improve so much that their consciousness becomes undeniable? Imagine a future where machines evolve to a state where they not only process information, but also experience emotions, self-awareness, and even a sense of purpose. In such a scenario, their level of consciousness would be so advanced that it would be impossible to dismiss. They might even be able to reflect on their own existence, question their purpose, and make ethical or moral decisions based on values they've created. Essentially, they would transcend from being mere tools to becoming entities whose consciousness can't be denied, challenging our understanding of what it means to be alive. So, where does that leave us? At the edge of a new frontier, one that could redefine our understanding of intelligence and life itself. As we continue to push the boundaries of technology, we must also grapple with these profound questions. Will we see a conscious machine in our lifetime? We don't really know yet. But what is certain is that the journey toward that potential reality will be one of the most exciting and challenging adventures humanity has ever undertaken. Thanks for exploring with us, and don't forget to subscribe. Our next journey into the wonders of Earth and beyond will be just as eye-opening. Until the next time.